Daily work record. A1 Office Temps Pty Limited. Temporary office staff, no job too small. Level 4356 Elizabeth Elswickup. Telephone 9390-5647. Facsimile 9390-7733. Daily work record. Company details. Reporting to Kate Shea. Office Removalist Pty Limited, 21 West Street, Box Hill. Please sign and also print name. I certify that the above hours, including any overtime, are a true and correct record of hours worked. Assignment details. Continuing. A1 team signature. I certify that the above hours, including any overtime, are a true and correct record of hours worked. Instructions. Complete this daily work record using the format hour, 9:15 in the morning equals 9:15 a.m. If you do not use this format, your hours may not be entered properly and your pay may be delayed. Work to the nearest 15 minutes. Sign the completed daily work record as a correct record of your hours worked. When you have completed the work record, ask your supervisor to check and sign. Your pay will not be processed until this is done. Make a copy of the daily work record for your own records. Fax the work record back to A1 Pty Limited on 9390-7733 by 10 a.m. Monday. To process your pay, we require your bank details to be completed on the enclosed banking form. Details required are bank code BSB, account number, account name, a completed employment declaration form including your tax number, to ensure you are taxed correctly. Tax certificates are sent out at the end of the financial year to your home address. Read the text below and answer questions 8 to 13. General information for students. Stamps, these are sold at the Union News Agency at both Broadway, Level 3A, and Markets A Block campuses. Street directory, a copy can be found at the Students Association office, Level 3A Broadway. Lecture timetables can be obtained online, but if you have any timetable clashes, go to the Student Center in your discipline or email the area academic advisor. Student ID cards, this card allows you to borrow library books and table tennis equipment, get discounts at local stores, borrow sports equipment, and get cinema concessions at the smaller movie houses. It also acts as proof of identity where required. You will be given a card when you enroll. A lost card can be replaced by the Student Information Office, Level 4 Broadway. Travel concession cards. These get you half price on public transport and they are issued upon enrollment. If you lose it or you need a replacement, then contact Student Information on Level 4. Movie concession pass. To get a discount on movie tickets at major cinemas, you need a special card, available from the Union office at Broadway. Library book return. In front of the security office at the Broadway campus there is a library book return box. Overdue books, however, cannot be left there and must be returned directly to the library. Travel. The International Student Identity Card gets you discounts at museums, theaters, cinemas and retail outlets all over the world. It costs $8 plus you need a passport-sized color photograph of yourself, and is only available to full-time students. It is available at the Students Association office, Level 3A Broadway. Questions 1 to 7. Answer the following questions. Choose no more than 2 words and/or a number from the text for each answer. Write your answers in boxes 1 to 7 on your answer sheet. 1. Who is Amanda Lee? 2. Which day is the longest working day? 3. At what stage is the assignment? 4. What format must be used to record the hours worked? 5. Who must verify and sign the work record before payment is processed? 6. On which number must the work record be sent? 7. What must be written on the employment declaration form? Answer. 1. Employee. 2. Wednesday. 3. Continuing. 4. HHMM. 5. Supervisor. 6. 9. 3. 9. 0. 7. 7. 3. 3. 7. Tax number. Questions 8 to 13. Choose the correct letter A, B, or C. Write the correct letter in boxes 8 to 13 on your answer sheet. 8. Students who are having problems with the timetable. A. Should first talk to their lecturer at the student center. B. Can send an email to the academic advisor. C. Should email a student advisor. Answer. B. Can send an email to the academic advisor. 9. Lost student identification cards are reissued. A. On proof of identity. B. At the Students Association office. C. At the office on Level 4 Broadway. Answer. C. At the office on Level 4 Broadway. 10. The concession card allows students. A. To get discounted bus tickets. B. To travel half price when using public transit. C. To get half price cinema tickets. Answer. B. To travel half price when using public transit. 11. Students can see a movie at a discounted rate. A. At the bigger cinemas on a concession pass. B. Using a special card from the university. C. If there are any available at the union office. Answer. A. At the bigger cinemas on a concession pass. 12. Overdue library books must be returned. A. At the security office. B. In the library return box. C. Only to the library. Answer. C. Only to the library. 13. The International Student ID Card. A. Gives students discount prices at shops. B. Is available to part-time students for an $8 fee. C. Can be used for discounted international travel. Answer. A. Gives students discount prices at shops. University of Houston Information for Students. At the Language and Culture Center. Student Information Campus Activities. Language and Culture Center, LCC. Students can enjoy many sports at the university. There are tennis and handball courts, gymnasiums, and indoor and outdoor swimming pools. At the University Center, UC, you can play pool or table tennis. LCC student teams compete in university intramural sports. The LCC has one of the best soccer teams on campus. Please sign up and play. You can also see films and plays, attend lectures, and go to concerts on campus. There are many international clubs where you can meet other students from your home country. Emergencies. Weather emergency. If the University of Houston closes because of bad weather conditions, the LCC will also close. In the event of an emergency, all LCC students are advised to listen to major radio or television stations for announcements regarding cancellation of classes or the closing of the campus. Withdrawing from the LCC. You may withdraw from the LCC if you have a medical emergency, a family emergency, or if you wish to return to your home country. If you withdraw for one of these reasons, you may receive a partial refund of your tuition. The LCC cannot refund your application fee, contract fee, insurance fee, or late registration fee. A tuition refund must be approved by the director and will be given according to the following schedule. Time of withdrawal. Registration week. First week of classes. Second week of classes. Third week and after. Amount of refund. 90%. 75%. 50%. No refund. Health care. If you are ill, you can see a doctor at the University Health Center, UHC. Medicines are available through the pharmacy. You may use the health center as often as you need to. The UHC is located behind the Student Service Center. For some health problems, you may need to see an outside doctor. The UHC can help you find one. There are many clinics in Houston for minor emergencies. Some of them are open 24 hours a day. For major emergencies, there are good hospitals in Houston. All LCC students must have health insurance. You must buy health insurance through the LCC unless you have proof of another health insurance plan or financial responsibility for at least $50,000. LCC policies. Attendance and academic progress. The best way to learn English is to come to class regularly and to do your homework. If you miss several days of classes, for any reason, you cannot keep up with the other students. The Language and Culture Center is a serious academic program in intensive English and wants all of its students to succeed. Therefore, students are expected to attend all classes regularly, do all classroom assignments, meet all class requirements, and make academic progress. Students who do not meet these standards may be placed on academic probation. Students placed on academic probation will meet with the teachers and with either or both the Associate Director and International Student Advisor. Students will be informed in writing of the terms and length of the probation. Students who have 30 hours of absences are in danger of being placed on academic probation. Students failing to meet the terms of the probation will be terminated from the LCC for the remainder of the semester. This will also likely result in loss of student status with the U.S. Immigration and Naturalization Service. Students who have 50 hours of absences will not receive a certificate of successful completion and will be terminated from the program. If a student is absent for 10 consecutive days with no explanation, the student will be terminated automatically from the program. Read the text below and answer questions 23 to 27. SJH Maintenance Policy. The purpose of this policy is to outline the duties and responsibilities of janitorial staff in the maintenance of workplace amenities, facilities and grounds in order to meet the health, safety, welfare and hygiene needs of staff and students at and visitors to SJH Secondary School. General cleanliness. Classrooms are to be kept clean and tidy at all times. On each school day after school hours, floors are swept and mopped, or vacuumed if carpeted. In the event of any spills, floor surfaces are never left wet to prevent injuries due to slipping. Furniture is dusted and polished, but equipment, such as computer screens and overhead projectors, is wiped with appropriate agents to prevent damage. Keyboards, telephones and desktops are wiped down with special solutions to keep these surface areas sanitized. Bathrooms are serviced and cleaned mid-morning, midday and early afternoon, and supplies restocked as necessary. Disinfectants are used on floors and toilets as well as wastebaskets. Dispensers are refilled with toilet paper, liquid soap and paper towels. General repairs. Janitors take care of minor repairs in the school. These include fixing school and office furniture, repairing clogged drains and toilets, replacing tight bulbs and tubes, and troubleshooting. It is the responsibility of the caretaker to ensure classroom equipment, such as ceiling-mounted projectors, is in good working order. Managers are to be notified in a timely manner of any major repairs that need to be undertaken. School grounds. Caretakers are responsible for the upkeep of the school grounds. This includes cutting the grass, trimming the shrubs and looking after the garden beds as well as removing snow from the walkways and parking areas in winter. Gutters and drains are cleaned of debris regularly. Tree branches that obstruct or create hazardous situations take priority. Playground equipment is checked on a regular basis to make sure it is safe to use. Waste materials. Appropriately identified waste containers need to be available at locations where particular waste is generated. 2 paper recycling bins and a secure waste bin service the high traffic area in the photocopying room. Removal of the former waste is carried out as necessary. Confidential waste is collected by Poison Security on notification, usually weekly. 4 bins are also strategically placed on school grounds, 2 for general waste and the other 2 for recyclable materials, namely cans and bottles, and paper. These are checked on a daily basis and emptied accordingly. Questions 14 to 17. Complete the following sentences. Choose no more than 1 words from the text for each answer. Write your answers in boxes 14 to 17 on your answer sheet. LCC's in-house sporting teams are competitive but none excel like the blank team. 3/4 of a student's tuition fee can be refunded on compassionate grounds in the blank teaching week. Health emergencies of a blank nature are referred to a clinic. All students are responsible for their own blank for the duration of the studies at LCC. Answer: 14 soccer, 15 first, 16 minor, 17 attendance. Questions 18 to 22. Complete the following flow charts. Choose the appropriate consequence from the list in the box below for each action. Write the appropriate letter A, B, C, or D in boxes 18 to 22 on your answer sheet. You may use any consequence more than once. Consequences: A. Expelled from the program. B. May lose student status with U.S. Immigration and Naturalization Service. C. Receives advice and counseling. D. May be put on academic probation. Student frequently fails to complete homework. Student does not respond to written notification of probation. Student is absent for 50 hours. Answer: 18D, 19C, 20A, 21B, 22A. Questions 23 to 27. Do the following statements agree with the information in the text? True if the statement is true. False if the statement is false. Not given if the information is not given in the passage. 23. Care must be taken in terms of the type of cleaning product used on classroom equipment. 24. Dispensing receptacles in washrooms are topped up as necessary. 25. Janitorial staff are required to diagnose and fix minor problems. 26. Outdoor play areas are not used in winter. 27. Recycling bins are emptied on a weekly basis. Answer: 23 true. 24 not given. 25 true. 26 not given. 27 false. Employment in Japan. Every autumn, when recruitment of new graduates and school leavers begins, major cities in Japan are flooded with students hunting for a job. Wearing suits for the first time, they run from one interview to another. The season is crucial for many students, as their whole life course can be determined during this period. In Japan, lifetime employment is commonly practiced by large companies. While people working in small companies and those working for subcontractors do not in general enjoy the advantages conferred by the large companies, there is a general expectation that employees will in fact remain more or less permanently in the same job. Unlike in many Western countries where companies employ people whose skills can be effective immediately, Japanese companies select applicants with potential who can be trained to become suitable employees. For this reason, recruiting employees is an important exercise for companies, as they invest a lot of time and money in training new staff. This is basically true both for factory workers and for professionals. Professionals who have studied subjects which are of immediate use in the workplace, such as industrial engineers, are very often placed in factories and transferred from one section to another. By gaining experience in several different areas and by working in close contact with workers, the engineers are believed, in the long run, to become more effective members of the company. Workers too feel more involved by working with professionals and by being allowed to voice their opinions. Loyalty is believed to be cultivated in this type of egalitarian working environment. Because of this system of training employees to be all-rounders, mobility between companies is low. Wages are set according to educational background or initial field of employment, with ordinary graduates being employed in administration, engineers in engineering and design departments, and so on. Both promotions and wage increases tend to be tied to seniority, though some differences may arise later on as a result of ability and business performance. Wages are paid monthly, and the net sum, after the deduction of tax, is usually paid directly into a bank account. As well as salary, a bonus is usually paid twice a year. This is a custom that dates back to the time when employers gave special allowances so that employees could properly celebrate Bon, a Buddhist festival held in mid-July in Tokyo, but on other dates in other regions. The festival is held to appease the souls of ancestors. The second bonus is distributed at New Year. Recently, bonuses have also been offered as a way of allowing workers a share in the profits that their hard work has gained. Many female graduates complain that they are not given equal training and equal opportunity in comparison to male graduates. Japanese companies generally believe that female employees will eventually leave to get married and have children. Many women themselves still believe that nothing should stand in the way of child rearing. It is also true that the extended hours of work often do not allow women to continue their careers after marriage. Disappointed career-minded female graduates often opt to work for international companies. Since most male graduates prefer to join Japanese firms with the guaranteed security, international firms are often keen to employ female graduates as their potential tends to be greater than that of male applicants. Some men, however, do leave the companies in spite of future prospects, one reason being to take over the family business. The eldest sons in families that own family companies or businesses such as stores are normally expected to take over the business when their parents retire. It is therefore quite common to see a businessman, on succeeding to his parents' business, completely change his professional direction by becoming, for example, a shopkeeper. On the job, working relationships tend to be very close because of the long hours of work and years of service in common. Social life, in fact, is frequently based on the workplace. Restaurants and yacht pubs are always crowded at night with people enjoying an evening out with the colleagues. Many companies organize trips and sports days for their employees. Senior staff often play the role of mentor. This may mean becoming involved in the lives of junior staff in such areas as marriage and the children's education. The average age of retirement is between 55 and 60. For most Westerners, retirement may be an eagerly awaited time to undertake such things as travel and hobbies. Many Japanese, however, simply cannot get used to the freedom of retirement, and they look for ways of constructively using the time. Many look for new jobs, feeling that if they do not work they will be abandoned by society. This has recently led to the development in some municipalities of municipal job centers which advertise casual work such as cleaning and lawn mowing. Given that Japan is facing the problem of an increasingly aging society, such activities may be vital in the future. Questions 28 to 35. The reading passage has 9 paragraphs, 8 are I. Which paragraph contains the following information? Write the appropriate letter 8 or I in boxes 28 to 35 on your answer sheet. 28 Women and Japanese companies. 29. Why men sometimes resign from Japanese companies. 30. Permanency in employment in Japan. 31. Recruiting season, who, when and where. 32. The social aspect of work. 33. The salary structure. 34. The recruitment strategy of foreign firms. 35. How new employees are used in a company. Answer: 28E, 29G, 30B, 31A, 32H, 33D, 34F, 35C. Questions 36 to 38. Do the following statements agree with the information in the reading passage? Yes if the statement agrees with the views of the writer. No if the statement contradicts the views of the writer. Not given if it is impossible to say what the writer thinks about this. 36. Japanese companies nurture their workers in return for loyalty. 37. It is not common for Japanese businessmen to change the profession in their working life. 38. The mentoring programs set up in Japanese companies are very successful. Answer: 36 yes, 37 non, 38 not given. Questions 39 to 40. Choose the correct letter A, B, C, D. Write the correct letter in boxes 39 to 40 on your answer sheet. 39. Foreign companies are enthusiastic about employing Japanese women because they A. want to pursue a career. B. show more potential than their male counterparts. C. will only be short-term employees. D. are not looking for security. Answer: B. show more potential than their male counterparts. 40. Japanese people continue to work after retirement because they A. need the income. B. miss working. C. assist in the family business. D. have no status outside employment. Answer: B. miss working.